So, about half an hour ago, Connor said he'd meet me here. I'm still sitting here waiting for him. I said I was going to go petrol station, but look at that line. I'm not sitting out on the road waiting for petrol. Can't remember if it's been 7 or 8 weeks that we've been locked down for now. It's been too long. But I just had my first ride out with Connor today. We just went out to Walton and back. We obviously socially distanced when we were stopped. But it's been a good time. It's the longest I've been out of the house. I went from working 50 hours a week to nothing, and furlough and the government scheme don't work for me in my profession. So I went from fucking earning to having nothing. If I weren't so busy before this lockdown, I'd have been fucking skint and homeless right now, I suppose. Fucking idiot. But it's been at least 7 weeks anyway, and I think it's 7 weeks we've been locked down for. And first ride on the bike, the brakes were a bit seized together, and you can see where the brake pads had been resting on the disc for the last fucking 7 weeks. They were a bit squeaky when I set off, weren't very good, but they're fine now. I cleaned the bike at the first bit of lockdown, and it's filthy. It was so dusty and it's been covered up. But you know, we've had a good laugh today actually. It's been quite good. Nice roads out to Walton anyway. Now I'm just on the way home. Connor was going to give me a new mount for the phone on the front there, because he ordered the wrong one for his bike and he wondered if that would fit in this, but he don't know where he left it. So, but when we went to get it, he didn't know where it was, and he couldn't find it, so I didn't get it. And I guarantee by the time we get home, he's fucking found the thing, ain't he? But yeah, it's been nice to get out on the bike, because apart from shopping for me and my nan, I ain't done nothing. Played a lot of Xbox, played a lot of COD, so Modern Warfare, whatever it is, Call of Duty, you know, played a bit of DayZ, played more Call of Duty though, but it's been nice to have a little ride. What fucking... really? Come on, put your... really? Come on. Come on! Fucking hell. Fucking idiot. Don't know where you're going and you're fucking driving down the road at 20 fucking miles an hour, you tosser. When you pull out in front of fucking people, even if they're right up a fucking road, you should get up to speed. If you don't get up to speed, you're fucking being a dickhead. But apart from that, what else has been going on? Nothing really. We've just been at home. My baby's alright, he's 8 months old, he's healthy, my family's healthy. Someone's hit that car there. I think everyone's fed up being at home, but probably the whole country feels the same as that. So everyone's pretty much had enough of looking at each other, but apart from that, yeah, I can't complain, we're well. If I weren't, you know, we're well. Financially, we're still on our feet just about, but when fucking work starts back up, I might not be on my feet anymore. Because every week that I haven't paid for my car is added on the end of my contract, and when I go back to work, I've got to pay £225 a week to the company that I work under. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to fucking make the make the hours to pay for that, you know. And if I don't do 20 odd hours, 30 hours a week, I'm not going to make it. I'm going to be in trouble. Plus I've got lessons that are already paid for that I haven't done yet, so I've still got to give them their lessons, so I'll be basically working for bloody free, won't I? Well, it's not for free, I've had the money, you know, I'm not saying it's working for free, but I'll be working, but I won't be actually earning anything because I've already spent the money to survive during this fucking lockdown, you know. It's not great, but I'll have to face that when I get to it. For now, I'm just trying to keep positive, because, you know, when you start fucking thinking negative and start thinking shit, this is crap, you know, it makes your life feel like that, you know. You feel what you think, I suppose. So, just trying to keep positive. I've had fun today, that's the best bit so far of this lockdown, apart from spending time at home with my family, you know. I've seen stuff that I'd actually missed with my son. So he's standing up, he's pulling himself up, he's not walking yet, but he's pulling himself up on stuff. So I wouldn't have seen all of that. Well, I would have seen it, but I wouldn't have seen it like I have, you know. So it's been nice, but I can't lie, it's been absolutely lovely getting out today for a ride, because I have missed the bike. One thing I haven't done is seen my other daughter, or my daughter, a lot, because she's been with her mum. We've had her a couple of times during the last few weeks, but I've not seen her a lot. I need to see her more. I'll be glad when that's all done with, really, so we can see her like we used to. Apart from that, today actually not many people breaking the rules, I wouldn't have said. I mean, I've been to Walton, so yeah, we went out to Walton. We had a ride around town first to see if we could see any flowers for the new lockdown rules, meeting up in more than pairs, you know, which there wasn't many. Oh well, I can't say actually I saw any, to be fair. And then went to Connor's, didn't go in, stood outside on the path, and he looked for that bit for me, but he couldn't find it. And then I'm just on the way home again now. And I've been out for, well, what's the time now? 20 past 7. So I've been out for about 6 hours. Only been with Connor. Travelled to Walton and back, so we're not flouting. But everyone needs that little bit of freedom to get out, don't they? You know, you can't, well, you could, some people do live at home all the time, and for them lockdown's no different, because they're either at work and then they're at home. Unless you've been furloughed, it's no different, because you're still at work and then you're at home. If you're still going to work and then you're at home, that's no different. But I've gone from being at work all week to being at home, you know, so it is different for me. Really, mate. But your car's not quick. It comes bombing up behind me. That's funny though, that's one thing I have noticed, even when I've driven to the shops, is how many people are fucking treating the roads like a racetrack. I was walking my dog just along this road, just going the other way by the park, and some fucking knobber in a fucking Audi TT come down there, fucking crackling his exhaust like a dickhead. Scared my dog. I thought, why? Fucking idiots, you know. I'm not going around fucking revving up my bike everywhere, am I? Might go a little piece over the limit, but I'm not treating it like a racetrack, you know, like some people do. Fucking hell, I can't see nothing here. Jesus. But there's no need to rev the tits off your car. It's going to move, you know, with less revs than that. But yeah, that's one thing I have noticed. Like just now with that Merc come up behind me, he weren't nowhere near me, and then all of a sudden he's there because he's fucking speeding around. Right, Orwell Bridge, fucking hilarious. There's some knobber, right? Orwell Bridge is 60 miles an hour average speed zone. Someone got caught doing 129 miles an hour average speed over it. But what were you thinking? Because people are furloughed, the average speed cameras are furloughed. Fucking dickhead. The cameras, they're automatic. They're turned on. Why are you speeding over the fucking Orwell Bridge? Like, it don't make no sense to me. It just it don't make sense. Like, I wouldn't think, oh yeah, I'm going to get in my car and I'm going to drive over the Orwell Bridge at 130 miles an hour. It's average speed, it says 60, you dickhead. That don't work like that, mate. But, you know, some people must think some weird shit. Some people ain't got the common sense. Suffolk crew were talking about this. Common sense in everyone, you know. I wouldn't mind, I'd go out all day by myself. I'd keep my distance from everyone, I'd go out all day by myself. But fucking some people, they can't do it. They just can't fathom what the fuck they mean. Like, I had a bloke, actually, I went shopping yesterday, right? Went to Asda for a few bits. And some bloke, we're all lining up, we're all 2 meters apart in a queue. There's clearly a queue there, there's clearly a barrier, like a cordon around the queue, and not just like a bit of tape, that's a fucking fence. And this guy walks right away to the front of the queue and tries to pull the door open, and has to be told, excuse me mate, there's a fucking line here. Goes, oh, I didn't see it. Fucking knobber. You know, that's people like that get us locked down even harder, because they just can't fucking pay attention to the rules. You can't say you've not seen the fucking news. You can't say you don't know what's going on. That's been 7 or 8 weeks now, you know. You can't say, oh, I didn't have any idea about this, I don't watch the news, you know. It's fucking everywhere. That pops up every day on my phone. How many people have died in the last 24 hours? You know, what sort of lockdown is, what they're saying about it, how the government's treating it. It pops up notifications on my phone every fucking day about the shit. So how can you say, oh, I didn't know? You know, it just don't work like that, mate. Unless you're on a fucking desert island, you're gonna know something's up. Like, look at how many parked cars are parked around. There's never this many down here. I know it's 20 past 7, or it's 25 past 7 now, but there is a lot more parked cars around. So you can't say you don't know nothing about it, you know. It just doesn't calculate in my mind to know nothing about it. Like with that guy at the shop, he can't say he ain't been shopping for 7 weeks, mate. You know, who does a 7-week shop at a time? He looked like a crackhead, you know. This is probably fucking Russian just to get one thing, you know. Like, that's the worst bit actually about shopping. Because like when I've gone, because I need, you're not going to actually move back to your lane at all for me. I've gone to the shop for like one thing that I need, like one thing, like randomly. Oh yeah, we needed some of this. Oh shit, you know. Now I've got to go to the shop and they've got to stand in that line for bloody ages. So I think, oh, I better get some more stuff, you know, get a bit extra to make it worth your time. But you end up spending more on shopping than you would have, especially if you just want to go for one thing. Like, I've gone to the shop, done my shopping, gone home and gone, fuck, I ain't got no tobacco left. Then I've got to go back out to the shop for tobacco and stand in the line again for my turn to go in the shop to buy tobacco. It's a fucking nightmare. That's the worst bit. It's not in the shop, it's not nothing like that. It's just if you need to do a little shop, that is a bit irritating that you have to stand in that line just for a couple of bits, you know. But everyone's in the same situation, so you can't complain. But you certainly can't say you didn't know about it, mate. But I can honestly say I didn't go out unless I had to go shopping. I just didn't go out for no reason, you know. I know a lot of people that I actually know. I've seen them on Snapchat and on social media and that. They've been all over the show with all sorts of people. I ain't been out of the house, you know, and I can honestly say that I've done everything that I was meant to do according to the government's lockdown, you know. But not a lot of people can, well, I know a lot of people can say that they did, but there's a lot of people out there who haven't, you know. But I think that's it. I should really get home and have my dinner though, I suppose. It's fucking almost 8 o'clock now. That'll be 8 o'clock by the time I'm home. So yeah, I think that's about it. That is about it. So until the next one, whenever that may be. If my microphone worked, actually, I got a new mic. My microphone stopped working. So, but anyway, if my microphone worked and I actually have a video here, then until the next time, I'll see you next time.